Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by InTheMoneyStocks. My name is Nick Santiago. Today is January 14, 2016. Let's jump right into the charts, starting with the S&P 500 Emini Futures. You're going to see that the futures this morning are trading higher by 9 3/4 points to 1891.5 per contract. Now, futures were up yesterday sharply and really faded, and then had a bloodbath decline afterwards. So again, I don't know if traders really want to see a gap higher open each and every day only to see a fade take place, but nonetheless, futures are a little bit higher this morning, but yesterday was a bloodbath of a decline. Now, we are seeing the European markets under pressure. Remember, they close earlier than the U.S. market, so they're playing catch-up today, but nonetheless, futures are positive right now by about 9 points. So we'll see how this plays out once the opening bell rings, but be prepared for another volatile session. I think that's the only way to look at it. This is also an options expiration week. Tomorrow will be options expiration for the month of January. All right, there's some stocks in the news, and that's where we can capitalize and make our money. First one we're going to look at is J.P. Morgan Chase. Ticker symbol is JPM. Stock closed at $57.34. Yesterday, it is now trading at $58.50. Did briefly trade above $59 in the pre-market here. So JP Morgan showing pretty good strength, but until the stock can recapture the 60-50 level, again, it's in some tough sledding waters here. So again, we'll watch that one closely, but that will be in play for us today. Now, in sympathy, JP Morgan usually get the other bank stocks moving higher. Wells Fargo would be a sympathy play. Citigroup would be a sympathy play. BAC, Bank of America, would be a sympathy play, and they're all trading higher. So again, keep your eyes on all of the financials today. JPM with a decent little pop ahead of the opening bell. We're going to look at GoPro today, GPRO. This is a stock that we've been trading a lot as of late, and right now the stock is getting hammered to the downside on I believe some guidance. So either way you slice it or dice it, the stock has come off the low back up to $12, but I'm not sure I would want it here. So again, we'll see how it reacts once the opening bell rings, but this will be on our radar today. At some point, we could be taking a trade in GoPro. If you want to trade alongside of us, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat. We're having a dynamite 2016, and we're going to look to keep that going again today. In sympathy to GoPro, you look at Ambarella. That is getting hit today. That is trading at $40.90, closed at $44.59 yesterday. So Ambarella, in sympathy to GoPro, is falling. They make a lot of the parts that go into the GoPro camera. So again, we'll see how that shakes out. Best Buy, BBY is the ticker symbol. Stock is getting hit pretty hard today. Closed at $29 1/4. It is now trading at $26.65. The only level that I'm really interested in Best Buy at this point in time is going to be lower. I'm going to lean more towards the $22.50 level. Now, there is going to be some short-term support around 26, but we're getting close to that level now. But in this kind of market, short-term support really doesn't cut it. You got to have really major levels, and the only major level I'm seeing for Best Buy right now is around $22.50. So keep that on the radar today. Let's take a look at Yelp. I believe this was a downgrade or something else. Stock closed at $22.07. This has been in a huge downtrend really since 2014, when the stock traded above $100 or around $100 a share, and now it is trading at $22. I really don't see the allure or reason why anybody would want to own this equity. Again, you could get a bounce play around $18, but again, it would just be a minor bounce, and that is about it. So be very careful with Yelp at this point in time. Let's take a look at Infosys, INFY. And you're going to see this stock is trading at $17.57, closed at $16.46. So that's a great pop there for Infosys. We'll see how this one plays out once the opening bell rings. Right off the bat, just looking at the equity, I am seeing some resistance levels right around the $18 area. So if it gets to around $18, there's resistance there, and there could be fadeable When I mean fadeable, I don't even know if that's a word. It could be fade resistance around 1855, 1860. So if it gets up there and you want to try to fade it on the short side, that could be a play for Infosys. Let's take a look here at Taiwan Semi. This is not a big mover, but they did report earnings. Looks like the stock right now is trading at 2065, closed at 2048. Again, this is a leading semiconductor manufacturer. Right now, I'd have to say I'm going to leave it alone, but I am looking at some levels around the $19 area if it got down there today as a potential little scalp bounce. Again, I'm just not sure how much you would expect out of this name, though. That's the only issue that I have with it. But either way, Taiwan Semi right now trading at 2065, closed at 2048, but it will be in play today. WebMD looks like it's a takeover target according to the news today. Again, this is Options X. You get tons of rumors, tons of false news. You'll also get a lot of ridiculous upgrades and downgrades. But the stock is trading nicely higher at 57.45. It closed at 53.21. Therefore, if you own it, you just trail your stop loss. And if the rumor is true, you may get rewarded even more. But put a trailing stop in there, as it is very, very overbought on the daily chart at this point in time. And you do have big resistance coming up around the $59 and $60 levels. So, again, just trail that stop loss from WebMD. And if the rumor is true that it is being sold or it's going to be broken up or whatever it may be, you'll be rewarded. Either way, it's a nice gap up this morning. Take advantage of it. All right, let's get into the gold market this morning. What you're going to see here for gold futures, they are trading down about $3.30 to $1,083.90 an ounce. We do have spot crude trading up by about a quarter right now to $30.71 a barrel. Yesterday we had a nice pop before the open in oil. That certainly helped the markets rise, but all in all, it did fade, finishing flat on the day. So again, these markets are very, very tumultuous right now. You have to be very, very careful and really know your chart patterns. But there's good money to be made out here if you do know what you're doing. Take it slow, take it steady, navigate these waters properly. If you want to come over and do it with us, take that 7-day free trial to the Intraday Stock Chat, and you'll see exactly how we're handling it each and every day. With that being said, everybody, I'm going to leave it here short and sweet. I want to wish you all a great trading day, and we will see you on the charts.